Hello and welcome to Markets at Noon with me, Ankur Mishra and Ashish Advaryu. And let's get started with market check first because it has been a quiet day today. Despite yesterday's some relief that we did fall, but not to the extent it could have. Today's market is still, you would say, positive note?
Well, yes, on the positive note, and we've given up some of those gains, but despite that, continues to gain. Nifty is now up nearly 100 and nearly 40 points as we speak, and as you can see, it is off the highest point of the day, trading near that 26,020 mark. Nifty Bank though is in the red territory now. That one is down nearly 100 points to trade near that 59,250. In terms of individual stocks, IT stocks clearly are shining bright today. We have TCS, that one is up 2%, HCL Tech Mahindra. All these three IT stocks are the biggest gainers on the Nifty 50 index. On the losing side though, we have Interglobe Aviation, that one is down 1.5%. And Ankur, let's get going with the aviation story itself then.
Yes, as you were saying that Indigo is the top loser in Nifty and 2025 has been a turbulent year for the aviation sector. Last week, hundreds of flights were grounded for tech reasons, and now it is Indigo which is facing one of its severest operational breakdowns in recent time. Over 200 flights have been cancelled in just 48 hours and hundreds are running late, triggering chaotic scenes at major airports across India. The airline has attributed these disruptions to a combination of factors, including tech glitches and shortage of crew. But people are suffering. Thousands are stranded at airport. And let's bring our correspondent to get us a ground report from Delhi as well as Bengaluru, and we'll be bringing this to you throughout the day. Let's go across to my colleague Jude, who is bringing a ground report from Bangalore, and it seems like that Bangalore is the worst hit with more than 70 cancellations, and Hyderabad also majorly disrupted. What is the situation looking like if you can describe the whole south scene?
In what can only be described as a picture of chaos across airports in major South Indian cities, including Bengaluru, Hyderabad and Chennai, a slew of flight cancellations by Indigo has disrupted operations across these three airports. In fact, Bengaluru saw as many as 73 cancellations by Indigo, even as Hyderabad came in at second place with about 68 cancellations. Chennai, on its part, has seen 39 cancellations by the carrier in the last 24 hours, thereby severely disrupting operations across all three airports. In fact, the situation has significantly worsened today, with yesterday seeing as many as 42 cancellations by Indigo in Bengaluru and 19 in Hyderabad. While crew shortage is reportedly believed to be the reason behind these cancellations, passengers with the ticket received information that operational reasons, quote unquote, was largely why these cancellations have in fact taken effect. Now, interesting to note is that the DGCA's latest implementation of updated time duty limitations are largely the reason why these cancellations have come into being. Remember, the latest norms by the DGCA demand for longer rest periods for pilots and fewer night landings, which has in turn turned rosters awry across airports and across Indigo's flight schedules and crew rosters, which has in fact had an impact on flights and their schedules. And that's largely why these cancellations have significantly disrupted and hampered operations at airports across Bengaluru, Hyderabad and Chennai.
Bengaluru, Hyderabad and Chennai continue to remain impacted from the southern region. But Samir, coming to you then, what's the situation like when it comes to the national capital?
The chaos at several airports across the country because of the massive flight disruption of Indigo airline, it continues even for today. But we are picking up from our that at Delhi airport itself, since morning, more than 30 flights of Indigo, domestic as well as international, it has been cancelled. Numerous flights has got delayed, and by the end of the day, the flight cancellation number may even cross 80 to 100 mark as well. If you take the count for the entire country, this number may cross even beyond 200. So if you see, the problem that Indigo is facing is not just for last 2 or 3 days, even for the month of November, as per DGCA, more than 1,200 flights got cancelled because of various reasons, but majorly because of the recently introduced FDTL norm. In the month of November itself, more than 755 flights got cancelled. But as per the official statement by Indigo, there are other factors like the airport congestion, the technical glitch, as well as the aircraft turnaround was not very smooth. So that all led to the massive flight cancellation. But most importantly, that now DGCA come into action. The aviation regulator has called for a detailed meeting with the Indigo top management and has called the management at the DGCA headquarters to know what is the exact reason of the flight disruption and also what possible step the airline is taking to reduce the inconvenience caused to the passenger. So Indigo so far has mentioned that they are looking to have a better coordination with ATC to improve the turnaround of the aircraft, as well as they are looking to improve the pilot rostering, the cabin crew rostering as well. But yes, the problem, or if we look at the normalizing of the entire flight operations with Indigo Airline, it will take next couple of days. So far, we can see that this is causing a lot of inconvenience to the passengers across the airport.
All right, Samir and Jude, thank you so much for all those details and bringing the ground report. To discuss this matter, we have with